So I am going to the job center to apply for jobs. Well, the last interview I went, they didn't call me back, obviously. Anyway, so I got a bit of a headache. I get this motion sickness when I'm in cars. I don't know, for some reason it's like, I get this like, a bit nauseous in cars and buses and things like that. Not in trains though, that's weird. I don't get motion sickness at trains. So this is the outside stuff. So yeah, hopefully, vacancies keep on coming up because it's just a voluntary position. I think this is one of the ways like these firms recruit people. It's like they get you to do like a internship or whatever, and if you're like fit, if you're good or whatever, or fit in with the team, they employ you or something. That's what one of my last interview. That's what that guy was saying. He was very good looking, by the way. The two people interviewing me. One was a girl and one was a guy. The guy was like, oh God. It was like, you know how you see people on TV, and then when you see them in real life, you're like, holy shit. Oh my God, it's like, he looked like he was like one of those TV people. He was tall and he was like, he was wearing this t-shirt where like he was like all hairy and stuff, but it's like he looked like his body was a bit like, Tom Selleck. His body was a bit like that, but his face was a bit more, I don't know, better looking. Anyway, so yeah, it was like anyway, so. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a headache, nauseous. Anyway, yeah. So they said that we're looking for someone who's gonna stay with us, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't think I responded to it much. I don't know, that interview, like, it's sort of like, it was weird because it started off awkwardly. And in the middle, it sort of went like, oh, they seem to be happy with me. And then at the end, right at the end, maybe, I you know how sometimes I don't like, when people look at me, I think that they're staring at me and I just get a bit defensive. Maybe just that look from me being a bit defensive or whatever. All it took for that interview to go bad was that one split second. That's how fickle one thing I'm sort of learning, it's like all of these business things, these dealings, these interactions with people, it seems like a lot of it depends on how you get along with people. It's like the way you write an email or the way you look, and all of those body language and social interactions, those things play such a significant part in how people conduct their professional dealings. It's like, oh my God, people are so like, ugh. I don't know, it's just weird. I just find it kind of weird, like how, it's like you can be such a competent person, right? You can be like, let's say you're a competent surgeon or whatever, but if your patient doesn't like you because of the way you, I don't know, your mannerisms, then you might not get the people are like, place such a huge importance on these mannerisms and these superficial things. That's what I'm learning anyway. It's like, oh my God. So now when I write emails, like I'm like, oh God, I got to think very carefully how I'm going to express myself, because I don't want this person to. Oh God, this communication is like, oh, such a big thing. It is like, oh, such a big headache. Anyway, that's my little. Oh, I sort of retouched my nails like yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. I didn't do much. From now on, I'm not gonna like spend like hours painting my nails. I'm just gonna do one coat, one base coat, and one nail thing. The base coat with my thing, what do you call that thing? Anyway, it makes the nails stick. Because I only spent after I put it on, I spent about maybe 40 minutes max for it to dry, and then I went to the next one, and it's much more quicker. It's like, I'm not gonna wait hours for this, and it just comes out anyway. It's like, what's the point? My hair. No, this hair is like, I gotta get some better hairstyle going on. Later. Yeah. Anyway. Later. Construction. So they're building something. So I did apply for 5 jobs. While I was applying, someone actually called me. So I was talking to them, and I don't know, it was like, I didn't get a positive impression. He was like, it was so weird. It was like, he was like, they already completed a final round or something, and he wanted to know like why I left the last position. I just told him, I didn't feel like I was fitting in, and so I left. And then he goes, oh, okay, so shit. It's construction people. Anyway, so yeah, so that was interesting. He was like, oh shit, should I answer this phone? It's because I was like, I was ready to leave, but I don't know, I just find it difficult to talk in office settings, which is weird because I've got to do a lot of that anyway. So I was like speaking very softly, and he was like, "Are you free to talk?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm free to talk." It's like, okay, wait. So I think 1 out of the 5 is, there was like another position where I could volunteer at the Arts Law Center, and I don't know, I think that might be a good idea. It's too noisy here. So, I applied for that, but alright, I gotta go. It's too noisy. It's too noisy.